I wasted 2 years doing circuits. I'd walk into the garage, bang out a round of pull-ups, straight into push-ups, straight into squats, maybe some ab work, minimal rest, sweat pouring off me, heart rate through the roof, finish the session absolutely wrecked, feel like I'd worked really fucking hard. But I looked exactly the same. 2 years later, same body, same strength numbers, just better conditioned. The problem wasn't the exercises. Pull-ups and dips and squats and push-ups and lunges can build serious muscle. The problem was how I was using them. Submaximal sets, short rest, never getting close enough to failure to actually force anything to grow. And I see this with clients all the time. The bloke who's been training at home for a year, doing circuits, sweating his ass off, and he's frustrated because he just doesn't look any different. He's fitter, don't get me wrong, his lungs are better, he's better conditioned, but the mirror just hasn't changed as much as he'd like. And he's starting to think that bodyweight training maybe just doesn't work. It does work, you're just doing it wrong. What I didn't understand back then is that muscle growth doesn't come from being out of breath. It comes from tension, mechanical tension. Each set needs to be hard enough that the muscle is genuinely struggling through the final reps. 3, 2, 1, left in the tank, maybe even 0. And most bodyweight circuits land nowhere near that. You do 8 pull-ups when you could have done 12. You rest 30 seconds because the circuit demands it. Then you go into the next exercise with your arms that are still half fatigued from the pull-ups that you've just done. So the next set suffers. The squat set after that suffers even more. You finish the round and you're gassed, but no individual muscle group got pushed hard enough to actually stimulate growth. So you've built a big engine, but you forgot to put any horsepower behind it. So stop doing everything as one continuous circuit and split your training into 2 types of day. Hard days and easy days. On hard days, you push each movement close to failure. So you pick a pull, like a pull-up, you pick a push, like a push-up, you pick a leg movement like a skater squat, a pistol squat, Hindu squat. You do your set. You take it to the point where you've got maybe 1 clean rep left. Then you rest properly for 2 or 3 minutes, however long it takes for your body to properly recover so that your next movement can be done with quality. Then you move on to your push, do the same thing. Then you move on to your legs, do the same thing. That's 1 round. Do 2 or 3 rounds, 4 rounds, however many rounds you've got to do. The rest between exercises naturally spaces out your sets on the same movement. So by the time you come back to doing your pull-ups, you've had multiple minutes of recovery, which means your next set is going to be really good again, so it stays high quality. 3 exercises, 3 to 5 working sets, each one pushed hard, not 30 minutes of continuous movement that leaves you tired but unchanged. Now, the easy day might look like a check down workout. So push-ups for 30 seconds, push-ups, 30-second rest. Walking lunges, 30-second rest. Bodyweight rows, 30-second rest. Jump ropes, 2 minutes rest. Repeat 2 or 3 times. The key to this is keeping the reps sub-maximal. So this is an easy day. So you would use 50% of your max reps per set. So if I knew I can do 50 push-ups to failure, I would stop each set at 25. You're miles away from fatigue, but the blood moving, your heart rate's up, and you're recovering. That's the point. You're not training to grow here, you're building the engine. The hard days build the muscle. The easy days build the engine, and that just lets you train hard more often. See, most blokes at home are doing the opposite. Every session is medium hard. Every set is sub-maximal. They never really push close enough to failure. Then they never back off enough to recover. So they live in this gray zone where nothing really changes. I train less now than I did during my circuit years, and I'm stronger, bigger, and I look more like I actually train. Not because I found better exercises, because I stopped living in that gray zone. Get out of the gray zone. Make your hard days actually hard. Make your easy days actually easy. Whether that's doing the circuit that I just described, or it's going out for a walk with your kids, or going for a light run, doing some no-2 cardio. That's all fine. 2 or 3 hard days a week, 2 or 3 easy days a week. That's what you need. Now, if you're done living in the gray zone and you want to actually build muscle from home with minimal equipment, my Bodyweight Jacked program is the program to help you. Over 1,050 men have been through it. The link is in the description if you're interested in finally building muscle from home and stopping spinning your wheels for 2 years like I did.